What up, everyone? Big Kev back in the building. Today we're going to be checking out the roast of Tom Brady. We're going to hear from the GOAT himself, Tom Brady's set. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. All right, it's time for the man of the hour himself, Tom Brady. Gets a chance to respond to everyone else to close out the show. I'll be curious to see what he comes up with. Let's get into it.
Thank you. Thank you.
It really did fill out a big auditorium there. I think it was like a 20,000 seat
I've had
arena.
a lot of tequila.
Weird
I've been up
for
here
a
for
roast.
2 hours listening to a bunch of shitty jokes. Where the fuck did Peyton just walk off the stage? Peyton, thank you so much for coming out to LA to do this. I know sometimes you live in Denver and sometimes you live in Louisiana, but you'll always live in my shadow.
Ouch.
When I heard there was a slow white Bronco heading down the 405 to come here tonight, I thought we might actually see a real football legend.
Oh, man. Peyton was pretty slow. I mean, Tom was
Peyton
too, though.
and I, we go way back. When we started playing, Brett Favre was still faxing his dick pics. And Antonio Cromartie only had one kid.
Yeah, that dude has like 10 or 11 kids now.
Well, folks,
too
here
many.
we are once again, a packed arena, 5 minutes on the clock, everything on the line. We need a hero, someone to come from behind and pull this clusterfuck out of the toilet. What the fuck did you guys do here tonight? Looks like it's time for Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. to step up and lead us to glory, because you and I know, and everyone in this dump knows he can do it. Yep, the word hero comes to mind. But I struggle with that word. Because like the rest of America, I'll always remember where I was that fateful day in September of 2001, when tragically, those two jets slammed into Drew Bledsoe.
That was the greatest day of Tom Brady's life. Bledsoe has not
Jeff
forgotten.
Ross, I want to thank you for talking me into doing this, another thing that I'm great at. Who knew? Oh yeah, I did. Because I'm about to replace you as the greatest roaster of all time. So hit the bench, Jeff. Tonight, you're Jew Bledsoe. People ask, Tom, why would you do this roast now?
Exactly.
It's simple. I can take all the hits. I would have done this earlier, but I've just been too busy winning championships. Which explains why Peyton did this roast 8 years ago. So let's fucking go. I've heard some people talk about me having bad knees. You know why my knees are so fucked up, Kevin? Because I spent so many goddamn hours on the floor begging Netflix to get Chappelle to host this. Yeah, fuck you, Kevin.
Call back to the earlier on night where Hart was like, fuck you, Tom.
Sit your ass down, let's go.
He's like, okay.
Professor 𝐄𝐪𝐮𝐢𝐩𝐭,
Professor.
my boy, thank you for being here. Despite everything we've seen here tonight, Gronk was actually useful on the field. Although the bar for Patriot tight ends was pretty low back then. Block, catch, don't murder.
Oh, man. Another Hernandez joke.
Thanks to me, Gronk was so beloved. There's a baby rhino in the Tampa Zoo named after him. And Gronk, I'm here to say, you are not the father. You could stop sending those checks. When you're Tom Brady, you're not only feared, you're envied. People want to be you. Right, Julian? Bro, you can live in my guest house, swim in my pool, try on my fucking jocker, any other sick shit you do when I'm not around. But you're a fucking stalker, bro. You'll never be me. Ever. Ever. Now, you could date a model or four, steal my cologne, actively lobby to get Peyton Manning removed from the Hall of Fame, but you'll never be me. By the way, I want to set the record straight. Certain haters, you've been up here talking shit about me not having any black receivers. I never noticed. White players, black players. Even if I take their job while lying in a fucking hospital bed, coughing up blood, they all get rings when they play with Tom Brady, right, Drew?
Not Moss.
Unless you're Randy Moss. Can you believe that guy up here begging me? T-Boy, give me one of your rings. Give you a ring? Bitch, please. You'd be lucky if I sent you a text.
Most talented player to ever play with Brady, never got a ring.
Trying to hook me a catfish.
Except for maybe Gronk.
I'm Tom Brady. I got shit to do. Where'd Ben Affleck go? Look at Ben Affleck. He's a huge movie star. Jersey Girl, Phantom, Batman.
Could you say that with a straight face?
And he's here defending me. And when has Ben Affleck ever made a bad decision?
Daredevil. There's a few
Glazer,
others.
Schultz, Hinchcliffe, two racist bears. Who picked this shitty lineup? The New York Jets front office? Nice fucking haircut. But I'm not gonna say shit about Sam J, because she looks like that fucking dude who shredded my ACL. I don't care if you're from Boston. Kim Kardashian, thank you so much for being here. I know Kim was terrified to be here tonight. Not because of this, but because her kids are home with their dad. We got so many great football greats here tonight. But where's Roger Goodell?
I don't think he was welcome.
I know. Remember Deflategate? The NFL spent $20 million and found that it was more probable than not that I was generally aware that someone may have deflated my footballs. You could have just given me the $20 million and I would just told you I fucking did it. But I don't want to get the NFL too upset. I'm trying to buy a piece of the Raiders. I'm tired of owning just the Colts and the Bills.
Yeah, he was like 33-3 against the Bills in his career.
Buffalo fans call themselves the Bills Mafia. How are you the fucking Mafia? At least the Mafia has a ring you can kiss. And while we're at it, screw Colts fans. Colts are just Broncos who don't fuck.
Both teams Peyton played for. Nice.
Kansas City, you say your stadium is the loudest. It helps when all your fans are 14-year-old girls. And in honor of Tay-Tay, let's take a look at the Chiefs eras. Terrible for 50 years, good for 5. Shake it off. Philly fans are just racist assholes. But Kevin Hart is from there, so I get it. Yeah, fuck you, Kevin. In Philly, they have to grease up the light poles so people don't climb them after games. You know how they grease up those poles? They rub someone from Philadelphia on them.
Philly have
And
terrible
Giants
fans.
fans.
I've been to some Philly games, and they're
Fuck
savages.
Eli and fuck you twice. And now, for the real reason y'all here, Coach Bill Belichick.
He's like, what's he gonna say?
Everybody asks me which ring is my favorite. I used to say the next one. But now that I'm retired, my favorite ring is the camera that caught Coach Belichick slinking out of that poor girl's house at 6 a.m. a few months ago.
I saw that clip. He was like shirtless, come out of her house in the morning.
Hey, you still got it.
You still got it.
Respect, baby. You know, we've been through so much, and after 2 decades, I finally had to admit that all along it was you. You're the reason for the Patriots dynasty because you, Bill Belichick, you are a true coaching genius. I mean, you had to choose between an aging, injured, overpaid Drew Bledsoe and a young, healthy, minimum wage superstar. I could have got a fucking coach from Foxborough fucking high school to make that decision. Run it again, Belichick. I've been out of the game for a minute, so I'm curious. How many Super Bowl rings have you won since I left? Maybe it's not just the guy on the sideline. When I go to the Indy 500, I don't ask the winning driver, hey, who gassed up your car? There have been a lot of jokes tonight, but the truth is, I missed the love of my life. Football. So to my fans,
Kids
it's
might
been an
not watch
honor
this.
to be your guy that you can count on to get the team down the field and somehow pull off a last-minute miracle victory. What's called in football a Tom Brady. And to all the rest of you who've been talking shit about me for 20 fucking years, I got one thing to say. Lose my number. Fuck them all, baby.
Yeah, overall, that was pretty entertaining. Had his hits and misses. I mean, he was definitely leaning into like the self-centered kind of aspect, maybe a little too heavily at times. Not all the jokes hit, but overall, he was, pretty solid. Hit all of his marks. So I did enjoy the majority of that one. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. Was this your favorite set, or